Hey, what is up guys, this is Cobb. Today we have a replay submitted by Mr. Titan. And in the Discord he was actually, very open to feedback on how he could have done better in this game. So he's playing some cost control specialist, and I thought that I'd give it a whirl. And also invite all of y'all watching as well to maybe drop some thoughts, drop some feedback. What would you have done differently to Titan in this game? Were you in his position going up against a triple Acolyte opener with a couple of Phoenixes, and it looks like our opponent is also going into Marksman, but obviously we don't know this at this point. I know that there are Acolytes on the ground. Me personally, going into Mustangs this early, I understand that you want to kill off the Phoenixes super early on. I'd be a little bit more worried about just getting chaff on the ground. Maybe some crawlers here, something like that, and just kind of concede the first round. But hey, it's just a tough matchup for you to deal with, as is, you know what I'm saying? Especially going to this many Marksmen early on too. This is Marksman Specialist, starting with a couple of Phoenixes. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a rough opening matchup for you to take on. That is for sure, man. So tanking these early rounds is totally understandable, but all I'd be focusing on doing right now, if I were you, is basically just rounding up my army a little bit. Making it nice and well balanced. I feel like of all of the chaff in the game, I feel like crawlers probably do best into Acolytes, so that's what I would drop down, and oh my goodness. Okay. So, what just happened here? We went into more Stangs. What we really need right now is something that's going to kill off these Acolytes. I'd have highly recommended here probably something like Phoenixes. Phoenixes here, maybe a little bit further back, Phoenix here. Something that can actually kill these things off. Your opponent has a very low unit count army. He's already fielding 3 Acolytes, and so going into more Mustangs at this point in the game is definitely really dicey. Yeah. Going into more Mustangs into Acolytes is just a little bit risky, man. A little bit risky. Also, I want to point out as well that investing in attack enhancement and defense enhancement on your building so early on, definitely questionable. Mainly because the later on in the game you wait before pushing this button, the more value you're getting on the round that you push this button. Getting this early on, like super early on, it doesn't actually... It can sometimes help you win the super early rounds, but 10% attack and plus 15% health on your guys, generally speaking, isn't going to turn the game around. You know, it's not going to make your Mustang suddenly start killing enemy Acolytes. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to turn a losing situation around. It's just too small of a stat bump for early on in the game. Ooh, that's a nice early supply specialist. I'm really hoping that we pick that up. That's got to be the play. It's got to be. I actually think that with the way that you currently have your army set up right now as well, I'd be deeply considering a couple of units of Stormcallers. Just to try and deal with this many Acolytes. Oh my goodness, you go for Elite Stormcaller! Okay, yeah, I like the Stormcaller pickup, but Elite Stormcaller, again, it's too expensive, man. It's 400 supply this early on. It's not that it's not going to be powerful. It's not that it's not going to be powerful and do some work, because it will. But again, your opponent has a very low unit count army. He's only just bought his first chaff. And when your opponent has such a low unit count army, generally speaking, sniper units that hit very hard with single shots, things like Marksmen, things like Phoenixes, these are the kind of units you want to be looking to pick up. Oy. We double down on even more Mustangs as well in this situation too. That is going to take care, I mean, it's going to mulch his Fang units, but look at this, man. The problem is now is that we're trying to trade into these Acolytes with the Stangs, and all that's going to really be doing is feeding the Acolytes, you know? And you know, these Stormcallers, they're doing some work. They're getting kills. They're definitely not weak. It's just, that's 400 supply, man. That's 400 supply. Oh my goodness. Alright. So I think that because you have so many Mustangs now... Ooh, I think that Smoke Bomb is a totally fair pickup. Okay, fair enough. Advanced firepower control system. I'd probably put that, yeah, on the Stangs. I'd be looking to give these guys range. There it is. Get these guys range as soon as possible, just so that they die a bit less to the Acolytes. That's really the only reason. Because, yeah, they're currently trading very, very negatively, so if they stay back at a slightly safer distance and allow the Sledgehammers to push in first, then at least they might live a little bit longer. We'll see that the kind of value that they get from that. But still, this composition is very, very much lacking in, again, marksman damage. I feel like in the first 3 or 4 rounds, generally speaking, all you're really trying to do, or at least all I'm really trying to do when I play, is, you know, build some light chaff units, maybe 2 or 3. Build, you know, 2 or 3 medium units, sledgehammers, balls, maybe stangs, you know. And then make sure that I have anti-air and snipers. And that's all I'm really doing. I'm just trying to balance my army so that it doesn't lose too badly to my opponent trying to rush any one thing. You know what I'm saying? The range is going to help you out a lot here, as you can see. It actually helps you trade pretty nicely into the Acolytes. Problem is, once those Acolytes get range, get the range upgrade, like your opponent should definitely have invested in Acolyte range by now, by the way. So we kind of get away with it this round, but I'm assuming he's going to invest in range next round. Ooh, your Stangs get a lot of experience. Yeah, that's actually very, very valuable. I would level all of those. They have to stay ahead of the Acolytes as much as they can. It's not going to last forever, but if your opponent levels range, techs for Acolyte range, and you don't level your Mustangs, I feel like they'll just get mulched before they take anything down. Okay, so what are we spending here, man? Vulcans? Okay. I think that's fine. Oof, that's very, very, very far forwards. Very far forwards. Okay. Yeah, my worry with this is that you're aggroing the level 3 marksman immediately with this. This is another good habit to get into as well, and it's something that, honestly, I don't do enough. But nice, you actually do level all of the Stangs, so that's really good. That's really good. You want to keep them trading evenly. And looks like your opponent is not investing in Aki range, which is really quite surprising. Like, I feel like your opponent did not need to drop these 2 Vulcans here. I feel like he had fine area of effect clear if he just gave his Acolytes range. Maybe built a couple more, even. I felt like he would have been fine. But there you go. It is what it is. But yeah, something that you want to try doing is actually click on your enemy's units. Try and look at their movement speed and try and gauge what unit they're going to aggro on your side of the field, and literally just try to set up positive trades. You know what I'm saying? If you can have your crawlers run straight into an enemy marksman, that's great. However, if you're having a level 1 Vulcan get immediately aggroed by a level 3 marksman, now level 4 actually, that's just going to be a damn bad time. It's going to be a really, really bad time for you, you know? Like, you're setting yourself up for a negative trade, if that makes sense, right? But hey, there it is. Sweet. We take down everything. That's another level on 1 Mustang unit. Your opponent did not level for range on his Acolytes, which is crazy as hell. He definitely should be doing that. How many Akis does he have? Yeah, he has 5 Acolyte units. Okay. I'm liking these carry Stangs though, man. It's working out. I was about to say, I think that it's about time that we can tag in another tech upgrade on these guys. Still no range on these Akis. It might actually be too late for your opponent now to scale these Acolytes. It might have just let them fall too far behind. You know what I'm saying? More Stormcallers coming down. I actually like that quite a bit, right? Your opponent already has a couple of Vulcans. And see, you're actually doing it here pretty effectively. It's like you positioned these Stormcallers. Not quite, actually, because they're going to aggro on these Fangs. But you almost position these Stormcallers so they're facing down the guy they want to kill, right? These Stormcallers are your giant killers in this situation, right? So I would have put them a bit more to the left over here so that they aggro mostly on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh god, your opponent goes into range, but it's on the Vulcans, man. And all of his Vulcans are going to be hitting into your barrier. Oh god. Okay, yeah, this is really not ideal. It's really not ideal for your opponent, man. He should have spread his Vulcans out quite a bit more to take care of the Stangs. But that's okay, man. These Stormcallers now, yeah, I totally support buying these Stormcallers at this point in the game. I think that this is a really, really good answer to his giant units. Another Vulcan comes down. Oh my god. Dude, you're up against a madman. You're up against a psycho. But hey, man. Thing is, your Mustangs have really, really come online now. I think as long as the Vulcan doesn't target them in like huge blobs, they will actually burn this thing down pretty quick, right? Pretty quick, pretty quick. Not quick enough. Yeah, not quite quick enough. They do eventually get it dead, but it's just a lot of giants. That said, do the Stormcallers have what it takes to pling this guy down? Pling? It's not even a word. Plink. They actually do. Would you look at that? The Stormcaller's working out, dude. Yeah, Stormcaller's anti-giant is really, really good. I really, really like it. Feels pretty good to me. But okay. Orbital Javelin. Ooh, it's gotta be an Orbital Javelin right here, right? It's gotta be. Oh my god, you picked so quickly. What did you pick? Did you skip? Did you skip Orbital Javelin when you had this shot? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, you gotta minimize the shop every now and then, man. And actually check out what you can buy here. You go into a couple of melting points, which I think is fine, by the way. I think that's totally okay. Oh my god. Yeah, oh god, I'm so sad that you didn't go for Javelin there, though. I mean, it kills a Vulcan, an Acolyte, and a Marksman, and they all have items. Like, it's just enormous, enormous, enormous impact. Oh wow, these are super, super far forwards, too. These are super, super far forwards. Yeah, I think that one melting point is fine. If it were me, I think I would have smacked a melting point like back here, to be honest. So that your Stangs go in first, they kill off his chaff, and then the melting point connects on the guys that you want to connect it on. And I would have focused more leveling up the Mustangs than anything. Because for whatever reason, your opponent isn't going into Acolyte range. You have 2 tech upgrades on these Stangs, so any upgrades that you get on these are just worth a lot, right? That's like just a good general rule of thumb too, you know? The more tech upgrades you have on a unit, the more benefit you get from just pushing the upgrade button and scaling these guys up to level 3, 4, and so on. And oh my god, these guys are already level 4. These guys are just a powerhouse. But alright, man, I think that your Stormcaller's still just going to have what it takes to smash this Vulcan. Oh my god! Okay, that's lovely, actually. That's lovely placement. I actually love that. Okay, yeah, so you're doing it sometimes then. You totally had those melting points selected, and were making sure that they were going to aggro on the Vulcans, right? There's no way that you're doing anything but that. Looks like you're just going to burn down everything here with just superior firepower. Yeah, your opponent totally underestimated your Stonecaller firepower there. Alright, dude. GG. And this next replay we got here is actually submitted by Mr. Red, aka IC Stars. And you know what? I'll actually just leave the camera facing this way for the time being. Some of you guys saying that maybe it would just be better to not confuse y'all by switching the camera around so we're watching from Red's point of view. We'll just continue to watch from Blue's point of view. And apparently this ends up being a aggro mirror match. So I'm kind of curious to see how one edges out victory over the other. So Fry is starting with Sledgies, whereas Stars is starting with Steel Balls. This makes me think that surely the Sledgehammers are going to start in a vertical pattern, but they're not. They just start straight up horizontal. And honestly, I have no idea who wins this first round. Blue definitely has more like chaff killing potential. And so I'm assuming that there's going to be no red crawlers coming out of this alive. Okay, 2 of them. 2 of them get out alive. A lot of Blue's army going up this way. Oi. The connecting as the building goes down. Yeah, Blue's got this, right? I think Blue just has this. That guy gets chunked. There's just too many chaff left for Blue. Pretty sure the Fang's gonna walk ahead of some of the tanks. Okay, no, they're not. But even still, it's just too much neds. Too many neds to kill off. Alright, dude. And so it's IC Stars himself who drops the first round. Okay, man. What a cheesy aggro opener, man. Oh my god. all that steel ball action, subsidized steel ball into mass-produced Phoenix. I like the Phoenix pickup from Blue. Trade very, very nicely into steel balls. Even if the Phoenixes aren't actually going to come down this round. In fact, they still could, but... And Star's just going for more steel balls. Bit surprised to not see a couple of Arclights come out here. Even if it's just like an Arclight positioned at the back, and then maybe another one at the back here or something, you know? I think just winning that chaff battle sooner could be hyper beneficial. Is there any flank shenanigans going? Oh, you do have some very late arriving crawlers up there. You do plonk one Arclight there too, which is a lot. It's a big deal. Okay. Now Blue starts to place the vertical sledges. Always trade better this way into steel balls. Or at least like as a general rule, they tend to. Okay. Let's see how it pans out, man. So this one Arclight over here is actually going to make a huge difference. And these crawlers are going to get to connect on these sledges on this side for red. Which is a big deal. You're going to come totally backstab these tanks now. These balls getting really held up though with crawlers, man. These guys got to be quick. It ain't going to be enough, man. They're going to get mulched. And there's just too much chaff, dude. What the hell? Who's killing that, man? Okay, let's speed this up, and it's rough. It's rough. Oh, yo, dude. Oh, yo. Okay, I'd be looking to improve firepower control system and going straight into a goddamn Vulcan right now, if I were red. That's what I'd be looking to do, man. Me, personally. I just feel like Blue has so much chaff on the field. He does go for improved firepower control system. I wonder if Icy Stars is going to do this, man. I'd just plop a Vulcan, like, right here, dude. Right here, man. And it just torches here, torches these, kills these crawlers, these, and even with improved firepower control, it would totally take care of the sledgehammers too. Stormcallers we have. Okay. I like the positioning of them. Extremely safe position. Let's see how effective they are, man. Are we going to get some flank shenanigans going? We are getting some shenanigans going. Okay. Right. Ooh, barrier goes down too. Okay, so maybe the Vulcan wouldn't have got that much purchase this round. 50 supply left. Stars maybe going to pop a missile. Does come down. Alright, dude. See, it's a bit worrying at this point because Blue is sort of running away with it in terms of levels on his sledgehammers, whereas everything is still level 1 on red side, right? This is just a lot of crawlers, man. It's just a lot of crawlers. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, this is tough, dude. Now, this is where the Stormcallers have got to really pull the game back because we're just not winning this frontline battle. In fact, this steel ball is still stuck at level 1, man. Even still. Oi, 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 oi. Oh my god, we don't quite get the building kill too. With a few nerds that made it through. So the Stormcallers are going to get some retribution. But it ain't going to be enough. We got a few tank kills. Oh man, alright. Oh, we get some levels on one of the steel balls. That's big. Okay, parasitic ammo Vulcan. Let's do it. It's gotta be. It's just gotta be. It's gotta be done, man. Wait a minute. Icy Stars went for Elite Rhino. It was Blue that went for parasitic ammo. Okay. I mean, parasitic ammo Vulcan right here seems pretty good to me. But alright. Elite Rhino comes down. Elite Rhino comes down. Whoops. Beat the hell out of my mic. Beat the hell out of my mic. Okay. These flanking crawlers are still going to pose a bit of a problem. We're clocking on some levels here. Oi, 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 oi. I'd also be quite cognizant of the fact that on red, we do not have any anti-air at this point of the game as well. I feel like as soon as you slam Stormcallers, the next thing you need to do is check do I have a way to deal with phoenixes, wasps, or overlords? And if you don't, like taking care of that quickly as you can. You know, it just means some units of your own. Alright, dude, alright. Let's speed this along. All supplies have been spent. So this rhino is going to really eat up a lot of Blue's time. Which will most importantly allow the Stormcallers to find more purchase. We're also flanking on both sides now. I like this. I find that if you're losing on the warfront and you're struggling to turn it around, just stop fighting on the warfront. Like, make a new battlefield for yourself, you know? Oh god, they get missile down. Only a couple of crawlers lived. But the rhino is doing its job. It's buying a lot of time here. It only just goes down. And in that meanwhile, the Stormcallers have found a lot of dam. Yo, building's about to go. This has got to end quickly. Oh boy. The Stormcallers have this? No. Surely not. Oh my god, hang on. The building's about to go though. That might actually change everything. Okay, no, it doesn't change enough. Doesn't change enough. Does it? Hang on. Hold the phone. Okay, I'm no longer holding the phone. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of levels on these sledges now, man. That's a lot of levels, you know. That is a lot of levels on these guys. I'd be very, very scared right now if I were red. These sledgehammers getting out of hand. God. Opponent has what? A couple of acolytes. That's replicating crawlers now as well. Definitely spooky stuff. Another rhino coming down. Alright, do you have Whirlwind? Okay, you do have Whirlwind tech on the rhinos. I'd like to see Whirlwind tech. I think that would be honestly very, very good. Because the rhinos are getting stuck on the chaff a lot. They're really getting in there, which is great. Actually start flanking with this rhino now. I like that a lot, this kind of switching bit. Make this acolyte with the item useless for a round. That's damn good. I just want to point out we have no anti-air on red at all. What I'd be looking to do right now if I were blue, I'd be thinking, my god, my sledgehammers are getting so goddamn strong. I need to pick up an overlord and give these guys photon emission. Just give them insane damage reduction at the start of combat. Is probably what I'd be doing. There's even a nice little space here for an overlord. Just to sort of fit right on in there. Let's see. No whirlwind on the rhinos. Which I'm a bit sad about. Because it really is getting in the thick of like a lot of small guys, you know? Like imagine how quickly it would kill all these guys. Same thing over here too. But okay. We have a huge blue flood of crawlers coming in. This rhino's going to have an amazing time. And it looks like we're actually just winning the frontline battle here for the first time. On the back of what, these extremely OP Stormies? Oi, dude. There's a lot of crawlers to deal with still. That is a lot of crawlers, and they are going to connect on the Stormcallers now. They're going to replicate like crazy, too. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, yeah. It's not going to be enough, though. And so red begins to turn it. Alright, dude. Alright, man. Believe in the rhinos, dude. Have faith in the rhinos. Never underestimate them, dude. Lightning Storm? Yeah, just plonk it right there, dude. I like some Lightning Storm action. Oh, you picked it instantly. Okay, there we go. See, Stars knows what's up, man. He knows what's up. There's a lot of levels on these sledges, man. I'm a bit surprised not to see them leveled a bit further. Okay, what was that? That was field recovery. There was a cell here on the Arclight. Damn, man, that's a lot of Stormies coming out. Okay. Wow, man, still no tech upgrades at all on these sledgehammers. Now that is interesting. Yeah, at this point of the game, if I'm red, I'm going into either air units. I've probably gone into air units at this point. I've already mentioned that. And I'd be going into hackers at this time too. Hackers, barriers. Hackers deal very, very well with steel balls and rhinos. And while they do not do well against stormcallers, I feel like setting up some flanks and, you know, all of these crawlers that are arriving are going to distract these stormcallers for quite a while anyway. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm still a bit sad to not see Whirlwind come out on these nerds. This is going to be a huge lightning storm against blue, though. So maybe it just won't matter for this round. Rhino goes down, Rhino goes down. Oh, yo, 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 yo. It's balls against balls here, dude. It's all up to the Stormcallers to turn this then. Because this is not going to be pretty over here. That's just a lot of crawlers, man. Just a lot of crawlers. Even though we got the building kill over here, man. With the happy little Rhino. How much is he really... Oh my god, he's going to kill everything. The steel balls are too distracted, man. They're not going to come back for him. It's going to kill everything, dude. It has the heal. Oh, yo, 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 yo. The most insane Rhino I've seen. Oh, building goes down. Okay, maybe he does die in the end. Okay, he does die in the end. Alright, man. I thought he was going to go full raid boss there for a second. Okay, let's speed this up. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, man, stars. Alright, dude. Winning some, losing some. Missile strike. A nuke. Could be reasonable. Oh my god, these guys pick too quickly, man. I just want to check on the bold state and it just passes by too fast. But any which way. Stance goes for the missile. I like that. Clip a lot of low quality chaff here. I'd be a bit worried about barriers getting put up here and here to prevent that. Oi, 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 oi. There it is, man. The whirlwind comes out. That's actually huge. Mass Rhino. Whirlwind. I like it. I like this. This changes everything. Still not anti-air units, by the way, which I'd be really, really spooked by. Even just grabbing like one unit of Phoenixes, man. Because like your opponent is sure to react to something like this with overlords, right? Like he like blue is sure to what, Phoenixes or overlords or something to try and take care of rhinos of this power level. He does actually barrier against the missile too. Oh god, that stings. Okay, dude. These rhinos are not playing games, man. They are not playing games. Dude, look at how much they're actually healing too, man, from spinning. Oh my god. Oh my god, that thing just healed like half its health. The guy just healed to full. Okay, bro. See, what do I know, man? The Rhino Masterclass, dude. Dude, I never actually played with wreckage recycling in my life, man. You know that? Oh my god, he's almost gone. He's almost gone, bro. Okay, you gotta level all those rhinos now, right? You've got to. Heavy hacker, it's too late for that. Strike specialist. Of course you go strike specialist, bro. Okay, yeah, I'd level all these rhinos if I were you right now. I might even go into defense enhancement and high mobility on your building buffs. Just to make these rhinos like the ultimate carry. But again, I'd be super concerned about my opponent dropping units here. Because you really are defenseless against the likes of overlords. Especially like overlord artillery and stuff would really, really be painful right now. But it looks like your opponent is not going to go for it, man. You actually go for mass recruit. Okay. Arclight comes down. Hang on, did you go for strike specialist and you're not strike specialisting? Ooh. Ooh, your opponent go for electromag is really, really big. I don't think he has enough arclights to actually spread this electromagnetic shot effectively across this many rhinos. Just don't think he has it. It's just too many rhinos, isn't it? It's just too many. Can't stop this, dude. Oh my god. Alright, man. Let's see how this one plays out. Photon emission comes down. Here comes the daggone rhinos, dude. See, this guy's getting electromag right now, so he can't spin to win. But the other ones are going to be getting in, man. This Ned over here also getting slowed. Will he get the spin off? Nope. He's being constantly silenced. Oh god, it's just too much though. It's just too much. It's just too much firepower, man. Couldn't stop this rhino on the flank. Dude, heavy rhino with nano repair kit is just ludicrous as well. Yeah, I gotta play some rhino builds myself. It's kind of funny though, man. Rhino builds are so fun to play. They're so like meme heavy. But I feel like whenever I do like a rhino build video, the views just suck. Like people just aren't as interested in rhino memes as they are like, I don't know, 200 meter range Vulcans or something, you know? But hey, man. Sweet little game. Thanks for the submission, dude. This is a horrifying frontline to behold. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all did enjoy. Should I catch all of you all just a tad bit later.